Welcome back to Explain the Charts, your go-to source for in-depth market insights. Today, August 9th, 2025, we're breaking down the complex movements of LTCUSD, or Litecoin, by combining the latest news with a detailed chart analysis. Recent headlines are buzzing with positive sentiment for Litecoin, including anticipation of potential Litecoin ETFs in 2025, as forecasted by Bloomberg analysts. Just 2 days ago, MEI Pharma made waves with a substantial $100 million investment in Litecoin as part of their treasury diversification strategy, signaling growing institutional confidence. The Litecoin ecosystem has also seen new partnerships, such as with Brain Wallet, enhancing usability and security, a clear sign of ongoing development and adoption. However, not all news has been unequivocally positive. Some short-term turbulence was noted, with South Korea's Upbit exchange temporarily suspending LTC deposits and withdrawals due to the Mimblewimble privacy upgrade. This regulatory scrutiny due to MWB has historically caused price dips, as seen when other Korean exchanges delisted LTC in May 2022. While the CoinMarketCap live price update indicates Litecoin is currently trading around $123.77 and has seen recent gains of over 2.5% in the last 24 hours, it's important to remember that market sentiment can shift rapidly. Let's turn to the daily chart to see how these events correlate with price action over the past year. We can observe a significant downtrend from March 2024 highs around $109, finding a strong support base near $56 in early August 2024. This low point occurred shortly after news of the MEI Pharma investment, suggesting that while long-term interest was building, short-term market reactions to issues like regulatory uncertainty could still trigger sharp pullbacks. Following this crucial rebound from the $56 level, Litecoin entered a robust bullish phase throughout late 2024, driven by renewed optimism. The price rallied strongly, breaking above previous resistance levels and reaching multi-month highs between $130 and $140 by December 2024 and January 2025. This upward momentum clearly reflects the positive ETF speculation and increasing institutional interest that gained traction in the latter half of 2024 and early 2025. After a period of consolidation and slight pullbacks in early 2025, Litecoin has recently resumed its climb, finding new strong support around the $80 to $90 range. The recent surge from this base brings us to the current daily close of $123.84, pushing towards challenging significant overhead resistance. This indicates a reaffirmation of the bullish trend on the daily timeframe, with buyers stepping in at key retracement levels. Now, let's zoom into the hourly chart, focusing on the period from late July 2025 to observe short-term dynamics. We see a notable breakout from the $100 level around July 19th, with strong volume pushing the price quickly towards $113, a clear bullish signal in the short term. Subsequently, Litecoin established a new trading range, mostly consolidating between $115 and $120, indicating sustained buying interest after the initial surge. Transitioning to the 15-minute chart, which captures the most immediate price movements, we notice recent strong upward movements, hitting a peak near $129.15 around August 5, 2025. This rapid ascent, however, was met with strong selling pressure, leading to a quick retracement and a struggle to maintain those highs. This short-term resistance aligns with recent reports from Binance, which noted Litecoin facing resistance near $121.27 and forming lower highs on the 15-minute timeframe, suggesting potential short-term downside if this resistance holds. In summary, across all timeframes, the critical long-term support for Litecoin remains around the $56 to $60 range, a level that proved resilient during the mid-2024 downturn. Intermediate support can be found near the $100 to $105 zone, which historically served as strong resistance before turning into support. On the upside, Immediate resistance is evident around $121 to $122 on shorter timeframes, with a more significant psychological and historical resistance level at $130 to $140 on the daily chart. Long-term bullish sentiment for Litecoin is reinforced by expert predictions, with some forecasts ranging from $139 to $483 by 2030, and even ambitious targets exceeding $1,000. The bullish case is further strengthened by continued technological advancements, active community development, and the long-term effects of the halving event reducing new supply. A confirmed break and sustained trade above the $130 to $140 resistance band could open the doors for a rapid ascent towards the higher price targets predicted by experts, potentially reaching the $160 mark, as some analysts foresee for March 2025 and beyond. Conversely, a short-term bearish outlook could prevail if Litecoin fails to decisively break the $121 to $122 resistance on the 15-minute and hourly charts, potentially leading to further consolidation or a retest of the $100 to $105 support. The bearish scenario suggests a possible retest of the $59 level, or even lower, if broader market corrections occur or if regulatory pressures intensify. The current struggle around the $121 mark on the shorter timeframes suggests a 60% likelihood of short-term consolidation or a minor pullback to the $115 level before another attempt higher. For traders looking for clear breakouts above resistance on strong volume or confirmed bounces from established support levels will be key entry points. Conversely, a breakdown below major support on increased selling pressure would signal a need for caution or potential shorting opportunities. Always keep an eye on overall crypto market sentiment and Bitcoin's movements, as they often dictate the broader trend for altcoins like Litecoin. Pay close attention to any further news regarding ETF approvals or regulatory clarity, as these events can act as significant catalysts for price action. That's all for today's in-depth analysis on LTCUSD from Explain the Charts.